Chris Brown arrested.
Rob and Katy's duet.
Lady Gaga versus Kelly Osbourne.
Plus, celebs out on Halloween.
All this and more on today's Rundown.
Hey everyone, hope you had a great weekend. Welcome back to DHR. I'm Deidre Behar here with my friend Katy Krause.
They should actually call us Minnie and Minnie today because
yes.
all week on Daily Hollywood Rundown, we're going to be dressing up and getting in the Halloween spirit. Today's top story, should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Well, a lot of celebrities celebrated Halloween over the weekend, but Chris Brown actually got into some trouble, you guys. When is he going to learn his lesson? He was arrested for felony assault, and here's what happened. He was in Washington, D.C. I guess he was going to take a picture with two female fans who approached him, and they were outside of his tour bus, which was parked outside of the W Hotel, and a guy tried to photobomb the photo, and Chris Brown just went nuts, went crazy, started a fight with the guy, punched him in the face. His nose is now broken. He's in the hospital. He might have to have surgery as early as tomorrow. And get this, here's what he said. I'm not down with that gay. I feel like boxing. So here's why it's bad. Chris is actually still on probation for his whole altercation with Rihanna, or assault on Rihanna, I should say. What are your thoughts on this?
I think anytime you're on probation for anything, it is God's gift to you. Basically saying, I am protecting you. You do everything in your power to stay out of trouble and to keep a good reputation for yourself, because if you slip up just once, you're going back to the pokey. So Chris Brown now faces up to 4 years in prison. That would not be pretty, having a big major pop star like Chris Brown in some big kind of corporate looking penitentiary. No cars, no parties, no drinking, no fun. And all because you don't like photobombing and you hurled a gay slur because of it. I mean, honestly, none of it makes sense to me. And I've always said I've really enjoyed him as a performer, but every little thing that he does with his personal life, I just seem to disagree with more and more. Does it hurt your heart like it does mine?
He doesn't learn his lesson. It's like he hit Rihanna, and I think that, you should have never done that, but he didn't learn his lesson, because then he was upset about Good Morning America. Remember, he threw the chair out the window. Then he got into a fight with Drake, and it's this pattern, this violent pattern that we see over and over and over again. And I'm not sure what's not resonating with him, why he thinks he can keep doing this.
He thinks he's invincible. He doesn't think the law applies to him, and it very much does. I think the legislative system is not going to bode well with this whole situation. I would not be surprised if we saw him having to do maybe not 4 years, but at least a year.
I think so too. I think he should go there. Maybe that'll teach him a lesson. Yes, but what else is trending?
Okay, so Deidre's birthday is tomorrow. We're gonna go surprise her. Let's go. Are you guys ready? Be quiet. Tiptoe with us.
Are you surprised?
I'm still in shock. You know, the last thing that I think you expect when you're in the middle of a shoot is an interruption. Let alone all the amazingly beautiful, sweet, thoughtful, clever hosts, especially Katy Krause, my darling, delightful, one of my best friends. And you're just so sweet. You guys look at these beautiful custom
It's really tomorrow, but she's not
cupcakes.
gonna be here tomorrow.
I'm taking tomorrow off. But look
it's her
at
birthday.
But look at you really outdid yourself.
Well,
This frosting
only
is
for
shockingly
my
pink.
queen princess lady.
Oh, I love you. Thank you so much.
Of
It really
course.
means the world to me.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Talking about birthdays.
Yes.
Someone who did not have the best birthday, Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah, she's also a fellow Scorpio.
Eat one of these.
And what? You're gonna try one? Amazing. So Kelly Osbourne has had a long-standing feud with Lady Gaga, and it kind of re-erupted over the weekend. Lady Gaga performed on the UK version of the X Factor. Sharon Osbourne, Kelly's mom, is a judge, and Lady Gaga kind of took it as an opportunity to kind of bury the hatchet. Let me give Kelly a birthday cake. I'm gonna give it to Sharon. Hopefully Sharon can relay the message to Kelly, since Kelly hates me. Kelly got wind that there was a birthday cake waiting for her, and she did not appreciate the gesture. She took to Twitter. This is what she did. She said, "Not to be ungrateful, but why would you send me a birthday cake via my mother in a country half the world away? Just send it to me, love not war." So Kelly Instagrammed a picture of the cake and captioned it, hashtag eat my hashtag hypocrisy. And then on Twitter, she kept the spree going. She hashtagged Stephanie stop it. And she also said, "I live for the cause, not the applause."
Yikes.
So let me talk about what Lady Gaga did. She could have kind of had her gloves out. She could have been ready to throw a punch, but I liked her approach. She just said, "At Kelly Osbourne, I didn't know it was your B-day until this afternoon. Meant it as a peace offering. Happy birthday." And then she reminded all the monsters out there, all her little monsters, to kind of just keep the peace. Don't attack Kelly. Don't spread any hate. Just be nice, be peaceful, spread love. So I don't know, I don't usually agree with a lot of things that Lady Gaga does, but in this case, I'm on totally Team Gaga. I think if you're kind enough to get somebody a treat like Katy got me, I mean, how in a million years could you ever throw any sort of shade? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that Lady Gaga, look, her and Kelly are not good friends. She doesn't have her home address to send her anything. She didn't know it was her birthday because they're not friends. She found out, she tried to do the nicest thing possible. And I'm totally Team Gaga on this one. I think Kelly could have just said thank you, or if she really was not into it, she could have just ignored the gesture, but she took it to Instagram, she took it to Twitter,
Yeah.
she tried to get a trending topic going, and I'm sorry, but I'm with you guys, little monsters.
Yeah,
I'm on Team Gaga.
Me too. Stephanie, stop what? Stop sending
Yeah.
me birthday cakes? Stephanie can send me a birthday cake. How
Yeah.
about that, okay?
Well, while we're on the topic of musicians, Miley Cyrus
Yes.
announced that she will be going on tour in 2014.
I'm ready.
So I'm so excited.
there.
The Bangerz tour. I will be there. You will be there. Here's how she announced it. She crashed Edward Norton's opening monologue
course.
on Saturday Night Live. So Alec Baldwin was also there, and she showed up on stage and she just said, "I'm going on tour next year." We have no other details. Her website says if you guys subscribe to her newsletter, you'll get more details. So
I think the Bangerz tour is gonna be the most incredible, ridiculous experience. I feel like it's gonna be
like a circus.
Exactly, like what we saw at the VMAs, but on a much grander scale. And I think there's also probably going to be some really great raw moments. Seeing her sing like Wrecking Ball acoustic or something, that would just be it for me.
I agree.
All right, well, also trending today is this video. It's from 2008, but it just surfaced last week. We've got Rob Pattinson and Katy Perry singing karaoke.
Take a look, because it's amazing.
Yeah.
I make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you.
Well, I think it's hilarious. Dimples is a really popular place. It's this bar in Burbank, and they have this whole catalog of songs. I think their song choice was a 10.
Yeah.
It was just so
Boys
funny.
to Men, I'll make love to you.
Yes, it's
and when
just
she went and
perfect.
got on his lap, she like moved. She was like, "This seat is not for love making" or something, and she like
No.
hopped onto his lap.
It was just
Hilarious.
perfect.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people have kind of speculated throughout the years that like Katy and Rob might be dating or they might have some sort of flirtation. I think this video kind of puts that argument to an end. It's very obvious to see they've been friends for many years, since 2008, kind of pre all their big successes and whatnot. So I think it's hilarious and adorable, and maybe they can go karaoke again sometime soon.
Release a real duet.
Yes.
Can he please be on a Katy Perry
Perfect.
song? Talk about going down memory lane. Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas were out over the weekend, but get this, they were on a double date. So they went to the Kanye West show at the Staples Center here in Los Angeles, and she was with Wilmer Valderrama, her boyfriend, and he was with Blonda Eggenschweiler, his girlfriend. So a fan saw them, took a picture of them from behind. You sort of see Demi's hand on his back. And I love that they've been through a lot together, Joe and Demi. They dated a few years ago. They've been through just so much, I feel like. And the fact that they can put that behind them, obviously we know that they dated, but now they can double date with each other's new significant others. How mature is that?
I think it's fabulous, and I love to see them keeping the peace. I know that they've kind of been backbones for one another. Demi's been through a lot, like you said, Joe's been through a lot. I think it's a time for them to rely on one another, and I love seeing them do positive things, like going to concerts together. You know, they're staying out of trouble. They're just having good, clean, old-fashioned fun, and how nice is that?
I love it.
Love it. All right, well, also over the weekend, a lot of celebrities were out for Halloween.
Halloween!
Yes. There were so many parties, you guys. Let's start with our first one. Matthew Morrison threw a birthday/Halloween party. He had pretty much everyone from Glee there. I'm talking Chris Colfer dressed up as R2-D2. We had Cord Overstreet dressed up as the very handsome Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
There's Cord.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice
that's a perfect
beard,
Jax Teller. Perfect. And then we had perhaps my favorite celebrity dressed up for the evening. We had Colton Haynes as a zombie weird crack addict grandma. Yeah, I don't
Unrecognizable.
Really know. Completely crazy and off the charts. Good job, Colton Haynes. And of course, the very handsome Chase Crawford. He was there as a police officer.
Yep.
But then if we want to talk about just some of our other favorite starlets who were out on the town, we saw Vanessa Hudgens. She was like a raver angel. We saw Ashley Benson, who was like a goth punk. She was at Kate Hudson's party. And then we had Paris Hilton, who looked divine as Miley Cyrus. I mean, she really nailed it. Look at that.
I saw her out, you guys, over the weekend, and she just looked very, very funny,
very
but also
Miley.
Adorable, and I was very impressed by that costume.
Yes, so 2 thumbs up from Paris Hilton. I do want to talk about the kind of controversy that was caused. Julianne Hough, who's usually like super sweet, very like clean, good reputation, she chose to do some blackface for her costume, and it kind of ruffled a lot of feathers. She went with her friends as the cast of Orange is the New Black. And she went as the character Crazy Eyes, and she decided to put on a lot of bronzer and dark makeup on her face and on her neck. And as you can see, none of her friends did that. She's the only one who did that, which is interesting. But a lot of people are very upset about it. They find it insensitive and offensive. She took to Twitter. She did issue an apology. She said, "I am a huge fan of the show Orange is the New Black, actress Uzo Aduba, and the character she has created. It certainly was never my intention to be disrespectful or demeaning to anyone in any way. I realize my costume hurt and offended people, and I truly apologize." So what do you think? Do you think this was like a poor character judgment on her part?
A little bit. I think that when you are a celebrity and you are in the limelight, you know people are going to be looking at you, looking at what you're wearing for Halloween, and you got to think twice before making these kinds of choices. It is a little bit offensive, a lot offensive. I was looking at on Twitter a lot of people very, very, very upset by this. And I'm glad that she issued an apology, and she did it right away. All the pictures were taken down. I think Derek also uploaded a picture, and he took his down. So what do you guys think? Let us know.
Let us know.
In the comment section. In some happier news, Jason Sudeikis and Olivia Wilde are expecting their first baby together. They confirmed it over the weekend. They met back in 2011, the season finale of Saturday Night Live in May of 2011. They confirmed their romance December of that year. They also got engaged in January of this year. And here's the best part. So a rep confirmed it, but then Olivia Wilde was just so overwhelmed by all the nice tweets that she was getting. Here's what she said. "Wow, you guys are awesome. So kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. P.S. Babies eat mostly salsa, right?"
Leave it to her to infuse a little bit of humor into this wonderful, joyous occasion. I'm just most happy that they seem most happy. They've given a lot of interviews kind of talking about one another, and he seems to be her Prince Charming that she's been looking for her whole life, and she seems to be like the real, funny, authentic girl that he's always dreamed of. So congrats to both of you. That baby's gonna be darn good looking. Yes, you guys, Misty Kingma from Clevver Music. She's in the house, rocking some gold, delightful Minnie Mouse ears.
Oh, hello,
Thanks for
guys.
joining our mini trend.
You are one of us today.
No
Yes.
problem, guys. Thanks for letting me crash the party.
No, thank you. Tell us, what is going on in the world of music today?
So really exciting. Lady Gaga dropped brand new. It's just a promo single, Venus, from Art Pop. It's not the second single. That's Do What You Want. Lots of clarification for you guys there. So Venus, another EDM song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All about alien love, out of this world love. You
You
guys.
know what? If Katy Perry can have success with E.T., maybe she can have success with this song.
Great point.
Okay?
There's just one lyric I would like to point out from Venus. It's like a joke, and it made me laugh. So here goes nothing. Uranus, don't you know my ass is famous?
Oh,
right.
and that goes in theme with the R. Kelly artwork, that Terry Richardson
photo.
that nice butt shot.
There you go, exactly.
Okay,
All
her
right.
butt is famous, so
It
I'll
is.
give her that.
And as far as the albums this week, you guys, it's a little slow, but we have the first Christmas album of the season. Christmas is coming early. Thanks to Kelly Clarkson.
Like a kid in a candy store over that. I know you are too.
They played a little snippet of it on the radio. I heard, I think it was chestnuts roasting on an
classic.
open fire. Her voice, and it just brought me back to like, you know, growing up with my family, drinking hot chocolate. She just has the perfect voice for a Christmas
That's
album.
what I was just gonna say. It's like literally Kelly Clarkson could not be more perfectly made for a Christmas album.
Surprised
Yeah.
it hasn't happened sooner.
Right.
honestly.
It's called Wrapped in Red. Of course.
Aww.
The best title, yeah.
And that's also one of the songs on the album. So she actually wrote 5 originals for the album, and then there's a bunch of classics too.
Cool, perfect.
Perfect
Yeah.
mix, a perfect blend, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
And I
Lovely.
just wanted to point out to you guys that there is one song called Winter Dreams, Brandon's song.
Ooh, she
her
wrote
new
about
hubby.
Brandon. Oh,
That is very cute. Love is really in the air for her. I know that we covered her wedding, and it was just such a magical event
Yeah.
from all the photos that we saw. I'm so happy for her.
too.
I'm gonna go download that album.
Seriously.
immediately.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for checking out the Daily Hollywood Rundown. For more Misty, go over to Clevver Music.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Happy
Bye.
Halloween. Okay, so before we let you guys go, we have some questions for you. First of all, what do you think about Julianne Hough's Halloween costume? Was it inappropriate, or did she not mean any harm? Let us know. And Lady Gaga, Kelly Osbourne, which side are you on?
Which side are you guys on? I also want to know, are you guys going to go see Miley Cyrus on the Bangerz tour? I know Katy and I will definitely be purchasing tickets, but will you? Let us know.
Yeah, tell us below, and also start voting for a new star of the week, and why should you be Cleverette of the week? Tell us below. Wish Deidre a happy birthday. It's really tomorrow. See you guys later. Have a good one.
I love you. Thanks for the cupcakes.
Let's eat cupcakes really fast.
Yay! Okay, let's take a bite. Oh
Cheers.
my God, I want the confetti one.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for wishing me a happy birthday.